John, you built a successful business within Compass Group, and I've looked at your website, and you've got 5 different things that you offer. Talent acquisition is the first one.
Yes.
Tell us what that is and how you identify good talent for companies.
Absolutely. So that's exactly what it is. It's identifying and attracting top talent to our customers. And so we do that through a myriad of ways, obviously looking at resumes to source and see years of experience, time on a job, education. But again, I feel a resume is only part of the picture. And so really spending time getting to know an individual, understanding what their goals and aspirations are for their career, what they're looking to achieve for their family, cultural values, alignment, all of those things, and bringing those together with our customers who are looking to hire.
So what are the universal characteristics that you find? I mean, are you looking for heart? Are you looking for brains? Are you looking for background? What are the universal things?
Well, yes, and. So I think we look for all of those things. Again, the experience, I think, is very important, because somebody may be looking for someone with certain certifications that you can't achieve until you've been doing something for a certain period of time. However, I think the work ethic, I think the values, I think the type of individual and what they're looking to do and where they're looking to go in their career, I think that all of those things have to come together for alignment to make a good fit. I think if you just have experience but you've got the wrong values, if you have the right experience but you have the wrong motivation, then obviously your success chances are significantly reduced.
Well, like on a dating website, you can look at a statistic and say how many of those that we paired up get married. How successful are you at talent?
We have a tremendous fill ratio. I would tell you, though, that there are plenty of calls where we pass and we move on. There are organizations that we're not necessarily a good fit to partner with. Their values, their approach to business, their approach towards their people does not align with who we are, and therefore we wouldn't be the best partner to go tell their story in the marketplace. And then certainly there are individuals on the other side of that equation who, maybe they're only motivated for one thing. They've got maybe some trouble in their background where they're telling us maybe not the full truth. And so, again, we're looking for the alignment across the board for all of those things. But there are certainly some examples where it's not a good fit.
Yeah, but you have good success or not?
We do.
Okay.
We do. I would tell you, I mean, our fill ratio is very high. I mean, if I had to give it a percentage, it's somewhere in the A, B scenario. But people are a variable. Anytime you're dealing with people, it's a moving target some days.
Okay, and then you also offer HR technology solutions. How do you do that without being hostile to faith?
Wow, all of our technology I would say, is completely unbiased. So payroll, timekeeping, expense reporting, performance evaluation, benefit administration. These are really just rules-based systems that we're putting in place. From a faith perspective, I love technology. I think it's a gift that we have, the creativity that God has given us. To be able to build technology, to leverage technology. So it's an awesome part of our business that we really enjoy, creating higher levels of automation and efficiency so that they can actually focus on their people, not all the processes that they're having to deal with on the back end.
Okay. Well, here's a term that popped up on your website that I haven't heard since college. People don't talk about this on Wall Street, or very rarely do they. Human capital. What does that define as?
I don't love the actual terminology human capital, but it's really about an organization's people, right? So the human element of what we do. I think the term capital, we would look at capital equipment, we would look at something along those lines.
Or money.
Yes, and arguably the most valuable resource, the most valuable capital that an organization has should and always will be their people. And so ultimately, helping companies focus around their people, we consult around that. The technology supports that. But ultimately, to really view their people as people and a real resource.
Yeah, otherwise you view them as cattle, right?
That's it. Yeah,
it'd be human cattle.
That's not a great culture.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so what is workplace transformation?
So our transformational consulting division is fairly new for us. It's something that we've been doing for years, but we haven't actually formalized that until really just the past few years. But this is an opportunity for us to come in and work with organizations on their culture, on leadership, on followership, and really building out kind of what their goals, their outcomes that they're looking to achieve in the organization. So if you were to think of business strategy, everybody understands business strategy, but coming together and consulting with them on developing their people strategy and then bringing those things together, that's where ultimate success lies, I think, for the future of the workforce.